Good day, everyone. This is how to create an invoice or receipt, and I hope you know there's a difference between invoice and receipt. First and foremost, go to your Google Store. That's here. Sorry, Play Store rather. Go to Play Store. That's here. Click on it. Now come to this search bar here and search for quick receipt. Quick receipt. So I'm going to type now. This is it. Now this is it. There are a lot of quick receipt there, but this is the one I'm referring to. Click on install. That's here. So you click on install to install it on your phone. So you wait for it while it installs. So it's finally installing. Now I hope you know the reason for giving your clients an e-receipt. Now, among other things, it makes you look more professional. You understand? It's all about packaging. If you want, the way you present yourself, just the way they said, the way you dress, that's how you be addressed. The same way you present your business is how your business will be should I use the word assessed now, or honored or dishonored. Now the next thing is to click on open. I've installed already. Next is to click on this open here. So you click on it to open it. Then you click on create account. That's here. Click on this create account. So I click on it. Now there are two options there. You either choose as a customer. Well, that's actually coming soon. It's not being used at the moment, or it's not active at the moment. So this is the one to choose as a business owner. So you click on it and you click on continue. Now business name. You have to fill all these details. Business name, phone number, password, re-enter password, referral code. That's actually optional. You understand? So business name, let's assume my business name is Samuel Consulting. Email address samuel.mike@gmail.com. Phone number +234 039161850. Now there's a country code here. If you see clearly, there's a country code here. So if you are not a Nigerian, you have to click here to change to your country code. Now password. Choose a password. You will enter password. And you click on continue here. Okay, I think my password didn't match. Password. So we click on continue. Now it will send an OTP to your registered phone number there. So you have to go back to your SMS and check for the OTP. And I hope you know the meaning of OTP. That's one-time password. You can't use it more than once. That's why it's called one-time password, OTP. I'm trying to get the OTP. Now, after getting and imputing the OTP, actually the OTP will impute itself. You take a survey. Which of the following frustrates you the most? Losing your goods due to theft, like that. So let me just pick this one and click on continue. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. Click on continue. And this is how the interface looks like. And this is receipt. You can see this is the receipt part. You can see here receipt. You can see this other side, it's written invoice. So you can either write an invoice or a receipt here. If you want to write a receipt, it's on the receipt part now. But if you want to write an invoice, you have to come here and click invoice to swap it. Now you can see it will highlight the particular one you chose. And let's go back to receipt. So the first thing to do is to input your business name, customer name, shipping details, which is optional, add products. Now I will give you the example just now. Number one, click on business details. Allow. Now business name, let's assume Samuel Consulting. Email address, samuel.mike@gmail.com. Business address number 3, Ikoyi Layout, Asokoro, Abuja. Now you come here and change the country code. I told you about changing country code. Now you can see this is the American country code +1. So I click and I change to Nigeria. Just type it in and click. So you can choose your country if you are not in Nigerian. 8039. So you input your phone number. Just a minute. 3916. So you complete. Now you can also put your company tagline here. Just like a slogan, like Nike uses just do it, and different other companies. So let's assume my company tagline is serving our customers better. This could be our company tagline. Now you can also come here and put your business logo here. You can see here. Just click on this plus sign here and impute your company logo. Now you also have the option of choosing your logo shape. You can see here, you can see the oval and this other one and this other one. So I click I go to my pictures. Let's assume, it's just an assumption. Let's assume this is my logo. So I've imputed it. You can see now. You can see I've put business logo there. So I come down and I click on create first receipt here. Create first receipt. Now you can see my business name appears here, Samwell Consulting. You understand? So any receipt I'll be writing, it will show my business name here. Now let's continue. So the next thing to fill is customer details. That's here. You click on this, what's it called now? This right hand arrow, this arrow pointing towards the right. So you click on it. Customer name. David. Email address, David @gmail.com. Phone number plus 8063. Let's assume this is the phone number of the customer. Then customer address, number 9, Aso Villa, Abuja. The next thing is you click on save. That's here. Once you input the particular customer's details, click on save. Now you can see it's saved. You can see here customer name and what's it called, address appears in the shipping details. Let's assume you want to ship the goods to the customer. It appears there. Now the next thing to click or to input is add product. What product is the customer buying? So I click on it. Let's assume product name. Customer is buying chairs. Product name, executive chairs. Then selling price per unit. How much is the chairs per unit? 25,000 naira. Quantity, probably the person bought 5. Then you click on add product here. So I click on add product. So you can see it here. Executive chairs, 25,000, quantity 5. Understand? The next thing is to come here and click on done. Click on done. You get. Now the next thing is to go down to discount to check if you have a discount for the customer. You can input your discount. You can also input your tax. That's if you are doing like in Nigeria here where I reside, we do 7.5% VAT, value added tax. You can decide to add it. Then the total comes up here. Now there's something I want to show you. You can see that it's written, the amount was written in USD, that's US dollars. You can change it. Where do you change it? You can see optional fields here. Come here, under optional fields, you can see this plus sign here. Click on it. Now when you click on it, you see currency here. Look at currency. Here you can see USD. Click on that currency, then change it to any currency in the world. You can see we have euro, dollar, pounds, the Turkish lira, Japanese yen, like that. So in my case, I'll be changing it to Naira. Naira, Nigerian Naira. So I click on it. So you can see here it has changed to Naira. You get it? Optional fields, that's where you click. Now the receipt number, you can also put receipt. You can also input receipt number here, maybe 001, 002. After this one, the next one should be 002, like that. Then receipt date, you can see it here. It will automatically fill itself, except if you want to post date the receipt or you want to backdate it. That's when you click and do that. Now, if you also wanted to show paid stamp, probably the client paid you, you see this place here. Oops. You can see this place here where they wrote paid stamp. Just click on this particular button towards the right, like this. It will show paid. Now come down here to additional comment. In case you have additional comment to add to this receipt, you can write that. Customer paid via bank transfer. You can see what I wrote here. Customer paid via bank transfer. Then the next thing is to generate receipt. Click on generate receipt here. So you can see the receipt has been generated. This is it. You can see that paid. I activated the other time. So that's it. That's the invoice. Oh, sorry, this is the receipt. There's a difference between receipt and invoice. This is how it looks like. Now here you can see the customers. You can see my company name here. You can see the customer's name here, phone number, email, my own phone number, email, office address, and you can see the date and the quantity bought, as well as the amount. You can see it here, unit price, amount. It will calculate the amount for you, the unit price times multiplied by the quantity. It will give you the amount. So even if you do, if you impute the discount or the value added tax, it will do deductions for you. You understand? Now you can also choose the color or the style. Now this is one style. Just come down here. You can see these places here. These are the styles. So this is the first one. This is the second style. If you want your receipt to come in this style, you can see this is the third style. You can see different styles. You can also choose color. You can see I chose yellow, red, like that, green. You can decide to color it the way you want. So that's how to write your receipt using quick receipt. It's simple and straight to the point. Now let's go to invoice. This is the second one here, invoice. How do you write an invoice? Click on it. Now you can see my business name is already there. All you have to do is click on customer here, impute customer details, just the way we did the first one. Now you can see the first one I impute, the first customer's name I imputed in the receipt is there. Every customer's name you impute or any receipt or invoice you generate, there's a place where their names and phone numbers are stored. So now if you want to use that same customer, you can just come and click on the customer's name here, or if you want to write a receipt or invoice for a new customer, you just come here and click on add new customer. So I click on the plus sign there. You can see customer name Eze Musa. customer email address azmusa@gmail.com. Phone number +234. Like I said, if you are not in Nigerian, you can change the country code. Musa 053. Understand? Customer address number 18, Maitama Sule Close, Guzapi Abuja. Now you click on save. Come down here and click on save. You generated the customer's details. Click on save. Now you can see it has saved it here. This is my company name. This is the customer's name. You can see this is invoice. This is not receipt. Now the next thing is to add product here. Come and click. Add new product. Product name. Let's say the person is buying tables now. Tables. Selling price 20,000 per table. Quantity, let's say 10. Then click on add product. Then click on done. So you can see here, it has imputed customer's name, my business name and customer's name. It has also imputed tables here. You can see tables here, as well as the quantity and amount. Now what's the next thing? You change the currency. You can also choose a payment method. I forgot to add this payment method in the receipt. You can also do that in the receipt and the invoice. So let's assume you click on payment method. You can do bank account details. If you want the customer to pay through bank, you can click bank account details, add your bank account here. You click on that. Or you can come add third-party payment link. Use Flutterwave or Paystack or other options, anyone. You get. So that's that about that. Now, how do you change the currency? Like we did in the receipt, come here under optional fields, click on that plus sign there. Come to currency, that's this one here. Click on it. Then change it to whatever currency you want. In my case, I'm choosing Nigerian Naira. So that's that about that. Now, I hope you know there's a difference between invoice and receipt. Invoice, it's not something the customer should pay now. You can add payment due date. And this is the invoice date. It's possible the customer or client will want to pay in 5 days time. You come here under payment due, impute the date the customer wants to pay. Probably you've spoken with the customer or client. You can also come here and add what's it called, additional comment here. Let me just add something there. Customer will pay on delivery. Customer will pay on delivery. Next thing is click on generate invoice. Once you are sure all these things are good to go. So I click on generate invoice and you can see that's it. Invoice has been generated, just like receipt was generated. Now, like I said, you can choose different style. Come down here, these are the styles. If I don't want this one, I can come click here or click the next one or the next, like that. You can also choose color. You can see. So that's that about that. So once you generate your invoice, you can now go, let me use the receipt as now. Once you generate your invoice, this is it. You can decide to save it as PDF. That's here. You can decide to save it as PDF or share it on WhatsApp or via email, or save it as an image. That's a PNG or JPG. Understand? You can also decide to send it to customer email direct. There's an option there. That's here. Or send to customer's email. Just click on it and you send it directly. So that's that about that. You've learned how to create receipt as well as invoice, and I hope you've learned thoroughly. Hoping to see you implement it. Do have a nice day. Thank you.